Now, football, something we both played. Classical stuff is old school powerlifting, squat, bench, deadlift, a lot of pull-ups.
Yeah, there's a lot of people attack football differently. I have the idea of football is powerlifting, right? And then powerlifting, touch of weightlifting that you do a lot of sprinting work with.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on that overall strength, and we're working on how fast can you accelerate and change direction. That's a lot of football to me. And then because there is so much, because football, going back to how we're classifying everything, because football is an impact sport, right?
Yes.
We have to build that muscle mass. We have to build that skeletal stability to be able to handle taking those big hits, constantly delivering a pounding for, whether it be, whether you're in high school playing a 2-hour game or in college or pros playing a 3-hour game, you have to be able to constantly deliver blows and take blows.
Okay, so as far as hypertrophy versus strength, which in the off season or at what times are you going to focus more on each of those?
So I'm not big on the linear periodization model, meaning that we're going to focus like speed here, strength here, size here.
You don't like the block stuff?
No, I don't think so. I'm more of I believe more on the lines of like Joe DeFranco does, where it's more we're going to blend everything all year long. So we're going to say and I think you can lean a little bit certain ways. Like I'm not going to. In the middle of the summer, I'm not going to try and condition my guys. Right. We're going to just focus a little bit more on strength. Now, if I have my guys and we're in like say the last 4 weeks before they're going into fall camp, we're going to do a little bit more conditioning. Right. So there are things that you're going to sprinkle in there, but at no time am I going to say, yeah, we're not going to do any strength work right now.
Okay.
Right. We're always going to be doing a little bit of everything. I think it's important to keep that in the whole year.
And how do you divide this up between different positions? You got linemen, you got fast guys. What do you?
With my groups of guys, because I am training a group at a time. I'm not, I don't have the luxury of training like one NFL guy where I can focus just on him and make him a perfect being. I have to kind of generalize my guys. I will make changes here and there. Like say different starting positions before doing any kind of sprinting or like styles of squatting, things like that. I don't change it too much, but in a perfect world, I'm going to have everybody's going to lift super heavy. Everybody's going to lift maximal weights. I would like my more skilled guys, like the receivers, the DBs, those kind of guys, to be doing more full range of motion kind of things because they're going to be because of the strange positions they get in. Their body's going to be in a little bit. They're more likely to kind of get in really, really awkward positions.
Yeah.
Like say being tackled and things like that can put you in a really awkward position. They need to be powerful in those positions. Mm-hmm. Guys like linemen, like O&D linemen, even though they do get in awkward positions, their positions are more standard. Right. They're going to see the same positions over and over and over. So I'm not going to ask them to go as much of a range of motion. So for instance, I'm more likely to take a receiver and say, okay, we're going to do a high bar Olympic back squat, and I want you to squat, butt to your ankles every rep, than I am a offensive lineman where I'm going to say we're going to do a box squat where you're going to go down and sit on a box where it's like right at your knee level. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I'm getting at there.
All right. Speed work for linemen.
Speed work, I'm against a lot of like.
Because I know it's easy for receivers and stuff to do speed work. What do you think about for that short little distance?
I think as long as they can move their feet quickly, they're good. And usually leg strength is going to let you move your feet quickly. I'm not a big proponent of like ladders or dot drills or things like that. I think they have their place. I think proprioception and being able to move is a very basic skill that they should have and can be put in a lot of ways. But as long as they're at practice and their coaches are drilling that, like, making them do the little step drills and everything, their foot speed is going to increase as long as they have the adequate strength to do that.